This is not the way I wanted to return to YouTube. I wanted to have something positive, something uplifting. But in a sense, what happened to me just 2 days ago on Father's Day 2023 is in fact a paintball life story. It was a near-death experience. It was almost as if a Final Destination-like kill was set up for me, and I fell into it, and it almost cost me my life. So this video is about a traumatic near-death experience that happened to me just waking up to get to paintball practice. And I saw all the DMs asking me, hey, what happened? Did a CO2 tank blow up in your face? Did you get in a car accident? No, I was just simply waking up for paintball, and a lot of very innocent things kind of went wrong that led me to have horrific blood loss and tons of scarring on my face. Like, I am disfigured right now. I look really bad, and it's scary, dude. This whole thing was scary. But having a channel like this, I get to be real with you guys. I get to talk about things that really happened in my life, and I get to show you my true, authentic self. So I feel the need to make this video just because it's kind of therapeutic for me, and I want to share with you guys what happened. And dude, all those messages online, like all the Instagram DMs, thank you guys so much. I probably haven't even responded to everybody yet, but everybody who reached out, dude, that's so huge. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm never going to look the same, but I'm still here. So let's talk about it. I'm in this first floor apartment, and somebody breaks in to my outdoor storage about 2 weeks ago. But I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to put anything expensive in there. So this guy literally pried open the door, busted the lock, and he saw some luggage from 10 years ago. He saw my $80 printer. He saw some paintball gear that really doesn't have much value. And this guy didn't even steal anything. I heard him get in there, so I turned on the light. And as I'm looking out at my balcony where this outdoor storage is, I kind of see the guy scatter away. So he didn't steal anything. He just busted my lock. But that put the idea in my mind that this first floor apartment is not too safe. People break into things, so I'm kind of a little bit on edge since that happened. Nothing upsets me more when people like Tom Cole or Jack Wood, they would be my ops at this point, for fuck's sake. They say that my videos are scripted. Occasionally I'll do multiple takes to get a point across. Maybe I'll say something in a way I don't like, or I'll say something that's a little bit too edgy, and I'll redo the take. But this is all off the dome, guys. Even my informational videos, even my videos about events in paintball, it's just me talking. There's no script, there's no objective, there's no agenda. It's just me talking about what's really going on. We're at the night before the accident, and I'm working late. I'm at my paintball park, and we're hosting this airsoft group. A corporate airsoft event. They spent like $2,000 to make this thing happen. So that's a huge win for the business. And I'm working this late night private event till like 11:15, 11:30 at night. I get home, I'm pretty tired. I get to bed by about, 1:32 in the morning after winding down. The next day, I did plan on playing paintball that morning. A Sunday practice. My homie Axel was coming up from Mexico. I really don't get to see him as much. Now that he's not playing on any Phoenix teams, we're going to have Chris Whitaker from Elevation Pro. He was going to be on the line. A couple of other homies that we rounded up to make a pretty good throw-together line to run some X-Ball points at Arizona Battle Zone. A key piece of the story is my coworker named Mikey. Mikey does not have his own car. He doesn't have a license. So Mikey's mom was dropping him off at my apartment so I can drive us to paintball. Mikey ended up showing up about 15 minutes before my alarm went off. And that's going to be huge because that's what this is all about. Mikey was trying to wake me up to get to paintball, and he did it by knocking on my bedroom window. So my alarm isn't going off. He's knocking at the front door. My phone is on silent until my alarm goes off. I know all of you got phones, that's how this stuff works. So Mikey is pounding on my bedroom window, which is about 2 feet away from the bed. It's super unlucky that he got to my apartment before my alarm went off, so I was not awake. This guy just wants to get to practice. He wants to play with some really talented people. He wants to play with soup homies because we work in paintball, so we rarely get Sundays off. This was going to be amazing for us, and it was Father's Day. Remember at the beginning of the video when I said that this was like Final Destination? So we have my alarm not going off. We have my friend who got there a little bit early, and then the nail in the coffin is one of my 2 pillows. I'm no fairy, I don't have 30 pillows, but one of my 2 pillows was on the ground between my bed and the window. So I hear Mikey pounding on the window, and I think somebody's actually trying to break into my apartment. It's the thief who kind of tried to get in to the outdoor storage. He's coming to get in my bedroom. Holy shit. So I spring awake as quick as I can, and within 5 seconds of waking up, I slip on the pillow and I slip head first into this very low window right near my bed, the same window that Mikey is banging on. I'm falling head first into my bedroom window, and that's a glass window. So the first thing I feel is just how wet my face is. And then there's another part of my brain that's like, is this even real? Is this like a bad dream? But no, it was real. So the amount of blood that was all over my bedroom and my apartment, and we're trying to compress it with towels, it was literally on the level of a horror movie. I probably lost over a liter of blood, maybe between 1 and 2. So that was very scary. And in my mind, I'm like, holy shit, I might be dying of blood loss. So the injury itself, it goes from my chin to about my sideburn. And yes, my throat was slit as I fell face first into my own window. So there's a ton of blood loss. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting scared. And they take me to the hospital, and they're like, this is actually trauma center level of injury. So I go from kind of the general area, they wheel me into the trauma center, and then they give me the news that this is so severe, my face is filled with glass and gashed open with my slit throat to the point where, dude, I can't even be awake for them to take out the glass. When they told me that I had to be put under for extensive surgery, that was really scary. That's when I knew it was real. What's even scarier than what is my face going to look like when it's all said and done is, what is the bill going to look like when it's all said and done? About a few days out right now as I'm wrapping up this video, I have not seen the bill, but I know that I don't have health insurance. I work in paintball. I do a job that I love, and there's no benefits. So those benefits that I did have with the time when I was spending in a corporate career, hating my life, I need those benefits now, but I don't have them. So I know this bill is going to come, and it's going to hit me just as hard as this glass window. The other thing is, there's no equilibrium in the universe. It's not like good things are happening to people who do good things, and bad things are happening to people who do bad things. There's no justice. There's no cosmic justice, or however I'm trying to put this. It just feels like everything is going wrong for me, dude. A lot of normal people would see what happened and go through that experience and be like, you know what? I got to change my life. I got to do something different to prevent this from happening. But all of the choices that I've made leading up to this horrific accident, and it's going to change my life forever. I'm not going to look the same, even when the swelling goes down and even when the scarring goes down. It's going to look like something horrible happened to my face. And that's really sad. So a normal person would take that and say, you know what, maybe I got to do something different, but I don't know what changes I can make and how I can be better to where this didn't happen. It just doesn't make sense at this point. And that's, I guess, why I have a YouTube channel, and that's why I talk to you guys, and that's why I keep it more real than anybody else who does this. Like, they're not going to let you know what's really going on in their head, but I do. This is not going to stop me from creating the most thought-provoking paintball content I can. And boy, do we have some bangers lined up. The whole Let's Talk Paintball thing and how the industry forced him out, and then how they're replacing him with these cookie-cutter vanilla personalities that they're trying to shove down your throat. I'm sure these replacement creators, these creators who are in the pocket of the NXL, I'm sure they're good people. I'm sure they're doing their best to make good content. But what they can't do is create content that threatens the financial interest of the NXL. That's why you saw Tom Cole come for me. That's why you saw Tom Cole and Greenspan team up to take turns shitting on my face. And you know what? I'm not going to tolerate that. And that's what I told Greenspan. That's what I told Tom Cole. I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm going to keep fighting. I don't want Mikey to feel bad that him knocking on the window and getting here a little bit early was the cause of the accident. It was a freak accident. He had no intent to hurt me. I don't really hold it against him. And he stepped up, dude. He stayed with me in the hospital for a bit. And that was huge. Having the friends, the paintball friends, visit me in the hospital. No family members visited me in the hospital, but plenty of paintball people visited me in the hospital. Like, let that one sink in. What does that mean for my life? I know this is getting a little bit out there, but these are a lot of things that are just been running through my head as I've been healing from this trauma, and it is trauma. So, Scarface Soup, new era, new season coming soon. I'm not done. I'm not going to say this accident is the reason why I'm going to get out of paintball. No, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go in hard. Expect me, boys. It's far from over.